Surely not again. Surely not 2 in one day. We are going to be trying to catch one of the most elusive, hard-fighting, spectacular fish in the UK, and we're going to try and do it in winter. Wow, whatever this is, it's bigger than the last one. Oh my days, what is that? What is that? It is the start of salmon season. It's February, it's freezing cold, it's windy, it's rainy. There's probably not going to be any salmon in this river, apparently, or so I've been told. However, that's not going to stop me from trying. I'm going to come down, I'm going to do everything in my power to try find a salmon on this beautiful stretch of river. Now, you might remember this stretch of river for being the place where I caught my first salmon in years last season. What a wonderful fish that was. It was an accidental catch whilst trying to catch trout, but absolutely no complaints from me whatsoever about that one. Hoping to repeat a bit of the magic that I experienced then in this place today. So as well as salmon being a possibility, we also have the possibility of some beautifully marked wild brown trout. On the sea trout front, I've heard that the sea trout in here do get very big too, but I'm yet to see that with my own eyes. But that could be another accidental capture, but I doubt it because they are just getting rarer and rarer these days. Oh, I am so excited to get started today. My first taste of winter salmon fishing. Gonna make a start just down here, I think, and then move all the way down. We've got some lovely features, some lovely little waterfalls, some big steep ledges. First cast of the salmon season of 2024. Is this year going to be my year? I do think that every single time, and the answer's been no every single time, but this could be different. Look how stunning this place is. It's just unbelievable. That big overhanging ledge. Bet there's been a fair few salmon under there this year. Well, last year. I just hope there's going to be an early runner. Well, I have definitely just seen a big shadow of a fish follow my spinner in about twice. It's just a little too deep and it turned a little far away for me to be able to say exactly what it was, but it looked a decent size. Fish on, fish on. Oh, it's not the one. It's not the one. Although it is very silver, it's not the one I saw. It's in the net. Just giving this fish a nice rest in the net because I think it could be a sea trout. However, I'll probably need your help in the comments to identify it. Look at that for a beautiful fish. My money's on sea trout, you know. Looks very silvery to me. Anyway, let's get it back. Oh well, as pleased as I am to catch that fish, it is actually out of season. It's illegal to be catching those fish. I was targeting salmon, but on the other hand, the other massively frustrating thing is there's a much bigger fish in there, and I do think that one's a salmon, so I'm not going to waste any time, and I'm going to get straight back in there. Oh, it isn't half tiring going up and down this big hill all the time, but oh wow. Sometimes you just got to stop and appreciate where you are. Wow, look at this little stretch of river we're coming up on now. Isn't that something? This looks like a lovely bit of river. Loads of different flows and currents going all sorts of different directions. Oh, I am just so certain the fish I saw before have a go at my lure was a salmon. I can just feel it. Yeah, I've not seen any fish down this side yet. However, I've just spotted something in that current that is either a branch or a spawned out salmon. Looking in a pretty bad way. Gonna give it a wide berth and leave it alone, whatever it is. Oh well, to be honest, today's been about as difficult as I expected it was gonna be, February salmon fishing, but this whole place, I mean, look how shallow this water is. I'll show you a little close-up now. It's very shallow, very clear. Doesn't particularly lend itself to salmon fishing, to be honest. However, if they've come up, we have had a lot of rain recently, so that could have brought them up, and it has just dropped right down. That's why I chose today to come. Let's see if it pays off. So we're just coming up on the swim now. Do you see where all that water's coming down? That's where we had the fish last season, so lucky spot. We'll soon find out. Right, now we have to get up that hill, right round and down to that corner around there where there's a nice deep pool. Really confident about that spot. This place just blows me away every time. I mean, just look at that. There's something so nice about fishing places like this. I mean, catch or don't catch. Do enjoy a good stretch of the legs as well. Look at that for a tree. Again, looks like there's a couple more that have fallen down here. The temptation is absolutely 100% there for me to walk across it. Does look like that sort of thing, doesn't it? In fact, you know what? I'm going to embrace my inner child, I think. Oh, my legs are a little shaky though. It's a good job I've been doing a lot of yoga recently. Oh, it's getting a little wobbly. Better not go any further. Literally everyone I've spoken to about this has told me that it's pretty much impossible to catch a salmon in February on this river, so I could be whipping the dead horse, so to speak, but if you don't buy a ticket, you don't win the raffle, do you? Fish on, fish on. Oh, it's a salmon, I think. It's a salmon. Is it? Oh my days. No way. No way have I just caught a salmon. No way in February. Oh, I've not caught it yet. Just interrupting this very tense moment to give you a crucially urgent message. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and make sure you don't miss the next Adventure Fishing UK video. Come on, not got all day, I'm waiting. You know you've not clicked it yet. Oh my life. Oh wow. Right, I need to get my net. Oh my days. No way. Oh, I did not like seeing that net then. Oh wow. Oh wow. 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 There's a million things going through my mind, but the number one thing is getting this fish in this net. Yes, that's how we do it! That is how we do it! Now I'm looking at it closely, it could be a kelp because it looks a bit on the skinny side, however it's very, very silver. Fought hard? I don't know, it's hard to tell. We're going to take this one out for a very quick photo anyway, and then get it back. Well, after looking back at that picture, I do think that fish is a kelp. It does look quite skinny. I mean, it's not got long to go to get to the sea now. Just threw me a little because none of its fins were really damaged. It was still a bright silver colour. But anyway, it's back off on its way and I'm sure it'll get to the sea just fine. Not long to go now. We still have plenty of time to catch a nice, solid, fresh fish. Hopefully a lot bigger than that one. This pool is one of my favourites too. Now I'm just going to take a minute to talk to you about the rod I'm using. This is known as the multi-tool of fishing rods to some, the Rigged and Ready X5 Adventure. It's a travel rod. I love using travel rods. You can fly fish with it, you can spin with it, you can even bait fish with it, you can do all sorts. It packs down really small into a really compact little case. Not only can you take this on holiday in your suitcase, you can take it in your hand luggage. And I'm using that with a Rigged and Ready RR1000 spinning reel, with some 15-pound infinite braid, some 12-pound fluorocarbon, and then a spinner. I've caught not all of my salmon, most of the salmon in the past, which isn't many, I'll add, on size 3 spinners, so that's the intuitive choice and that's what I've gone for. As well as this rod arguably being the perfect travel rod, it's also great for people who hike, people who go on bikes, people who are camping, people who use public transport, anywhere where a sort of compact fishing solution is ideal. This is your rod. Fish on, fish on. Oh no, oh my days. What is that? What is that? That is going, that is going. Surely not again. Surely not 2 in one day. Wow, whatever this is, it's bigger than the last one. Oh, it's a salmon. It's a salmon. Let's just hope it's not another kelt, because I really don't want to be catching 2 kelts in one day. Nice fresh fish, that's what we want. It's fighting. It is fighting. That is a bigger fish. Again, very silver. Oh, it's fighting. Someone might have to educate me on this. I thought salmon lost their colour in fresh water. But if this is a kelt, it's a very silver one, but it's fighting hard, that's for sure. Wow. Ooh. Ooh. We'll get this fish unhooked and we'll send it on its way as quickly as possible, I think, if we can get it in, that is, because it's going still. I can't believe the day's fishing I'm having so far. I mean, it might not fully count, but it's a good bend in the rod, that's for sure. Still taking drag. But a salmon, what a spectacular fish the salmon is. Oh, it is going. It is going. Wow. Now this fish is much bigger than the last one, but it isn't as skinny either. I'm just perplexed by the situation. Anyway, again, I'll just take a very quick picture and then we'll let it off on its way. Look at that. We are quite low over the water, so if this splashes it gets straight away, but what a fish. Wow. Well, that's it for today, folks. As always, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to wait for a lot of rain to flood through this river before I come try again. Give the kelts a chance to move down and the springers a chance to move up. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you for the next time and I'll catch you down the road.